Why, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Truly Odd Podcast, where we bring you the latest in game news and movie news. I am your host, Joe Garcia. Now, before we get started, I had planned to wait for the PlayStation State of Play, but there was just so much news out there today. I figured we'd talk about the State of Play tomorrow because, I mean, if I did it today, what would I talk about tomorrow? Anyways, all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and grab our controllers, get our popcorn, and go ahead and dive right on into these topics now, shall we? Starting with our game news topics. And our first game news topic of the day, it looks like Noah 3 a release date was leaked on Amazon Japan ahead of the Sony State of Play today. Let's go ahead and take a look at this here from IGN. So here's the image of what was shown on Amazon. We have it over here on X if you guys are curious. This looks like it's going to be the poster, which looks, or the game, you know what I mean. But it looks awesome. And here's what was released regarding the game. So no, even though it's not necessarily translated for us, it looks like here are some of the details that were released. Amazon Japan briefly listed Noah 3 with a March 14th, 2026 release date, sparking speculation ahead of the Sony September 24th State of Play event. The listing includes a box art, a price of both the PS5 and PC, suggesting a simultaneous cross platform launch on both PC and PS5. Pre-order briefly available before it was removed. While not officially confirmed, the leak aligns with rumors that Team Ninja would revisit the franchise after Rise of Ronin, possibly revealing gameplay during the upcoming showcase today. So if you guys are a big fan of Noah, it looks like we are getting a third game, and it looks like they accidentally released it on Amazon, which is crazy to see something like this happen, especially before something like the State of Play was going to happen. And the State of Play is going to be happening as the recording of this State of Play is going to be happening in about 45 minutes. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and be on the lookout. Anyways, all that being said, guys, let me know what you guys think of Noah 3 coming out, if it's even true. I guess we'll find out in about an hour. Let's go ahead and move on to our next game news topic of the day. And our next game news topic is regarding, it is no longer rumored, Yakuza 3 has been announced for a remake. Let's go ahead and take a look here. This comes to us from Game Informer. It looks like Yakuza Kiwami, forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but Yakuza Kiwami 3, a remake of the 2009 title Yakuza 3, is officially set for launch in 2026, continuing the Yakumi series modernization of the classic entries. The game will feature an original story expansion titled Dark Ties, which explores secret. Damn it, I don't know how to pronounce that. Okinawan. Okay, we're in Okinawan crime syndicate and introduces a new character and combat mechanics. Built in the Dragon engine, the remaster will release on PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC, offering enhanced visuals, reworked side quest, and streamlined gameplay systems. So, if you guys are interested in Yakuza 3 and Dark Ties, there is a trailer here that you guys can watch. I can't play the whole thing for you guys because YouTube, again, a bit of a bitch, but they do have showcasing their remastered visuals and some of the new stuff coming from Dark Ties. So if you guys are interested in checking this out, go ahead and take a look at it in the comments, in the description down below. But here are some of the images from the game itself that's going to be showcased, which looks really, really awesome. The graphics are so good, especially for a remaster, and they still keep that Yakuza feel. That's what I'm really enjoying most about these graphics. That it's not only a remaster, but you also get the Yakuza look and feel to it. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Are you excited to get a Yakuza 3 remastered? All that being said, guys, let's go ahead and move on to our next game news topic of the day. And our next game news topic is about, and forgive me, I don't know how to pronounce this. I think it's called Animula, I think. Anyways, Animula blends cozy life sim and co-op adventure, drawing inspiration from Animal Crossing and It Takes Two. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Just this art style looks absolutely phenomenal. It looks so good and so fun. And we have a official trailer here, so I'm going to let this play while I read to you guys some of the details of this game. Animula combines cozy life simulation mechanics such as farming, fishing, and decorating with a narrative-driven co-op gameplay reminiscent of It Takes Two, offering both solo and multiplayer modes. Players control two siblings navigating the mysterious island with gameplay tied to themes and of grief, healing, and connection, aiming to deliver a heartfelt experience. The game features a soft, painterly art style and draws inspiration from Animal Crossing, Spirit Farrier, forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong, Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, positioning it as a unique entry in the cozy genre. I guess that's what the genre is called. But I'm really digging this art style. Now, I'm not one for Animal Crossing or anything like that. It's just not for me personally. But the fact that it's more of like it takes two kind of approach to Animal Crossing is what I'm more interested in. This definitely seems like something my lady would be interested in playing and checking out, so she'll probably end up buying this game, and I'll probably end up helping her with the puzzles and things of that sort for the gameplay. But it does look like a lot of fun, and I love that art style. I would love to play a game. You know, I would love like an art style like a Call of Duty with this type of art style. I don't know why. I would absolutely enjoy that and love that. But that's just me, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this game in the comments down below. Is it something you guys are interested in? And what do you feel of an Animal Crossing mixed with It Takes Two? Is that your kind of style of gameplay? Let me know what you guys think. All right, all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and move on to our next game news topic of the day. And our next game news topic is about the Capcom TGS 2025 showcase reveals and updates. Now, there's a lot of information here, so we can't cover everything. But let's go ahead and take a look here. This comes to us from IGN. But Capcom confirms a 2026 release for uh, Pragmata, Onishima Way of the Sword, Mega Man, Star Force Legends Collections, while Resident Evil Requiem and Monster Hunter Stories 3 are set for early 2026. So, if you guys are interested, again, I'll have everything in the description down below so you guys could take a look at all these. But it looks like we have a bunch of different. Hold on, I gotta lower that volume, guys. Forgive me. A bunch of different games that were announced for the dang it, what's it called? The TGS. What does TGS stand for again? Hold on, where is it? It's gonna bother me. Oh God, is it all freaking just hyphenated or shortened? Anyways, this fucking game event. We also got a Street Fighter 6 C Viper, I think, gameplay reveal. Let's go ahead and take a look here. So if you're interested in this player, she's going to be coming to Street Fighter 6, which is awesome. Speaking of Street Fighter, we'll probably talk about that later. We also got some new, I think this is new gameplay footage for Pragmata. I feel like I've seen some of this before, or just maybe it's similar to something I've seen before, but it definitely looks interesting. I'm loving this style of gameplay, having both the the actual combat from shooting and then also being able to hack at the same time. I'm very curious how that'll play out as a player, because I feel like it'll be a little bit too chaotic, but I think that's where the entertainment would come. What else we got here? We also got Mega Man. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Again, guys, if you guys are interested in this, it'll be in the description down below. Now, this gameplay style is not really for me. I know this is more of like I think this was a classic Mega Man game, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But anyways, I just don't really enjoy this type of gameplay style personally. I prefer the platformer itself. But let me know what you guys think of this one. And we also got the Free Phoenix writing. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Sorry, guys, I'm kind of just running through this because sometimes YouTube will just fucking knock down your whole video because you're showcasing certain things and it's annoying. They're not so bad with games, but still, I just don't want to chance it at this point. But this one's the most exciting for me. The Onishima Way of the Sword. Forgive me, guys, for the volume. But Onishima Way of the Sword just looks absolutely phenomenal. And I cannot wait for this game to come out. I believe I played the original when it was came out on the PlayStation 2, if I'm not mistaken. I was too dumb and too young to know how to fucking beat the game, but I tried. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of these titles and these announcements. Which one stands out to you the most, and which one are you most excited to check out for yourself. And again, guys, sorry we can't watch everything here because, YouTube, again, bit of a bitch, but that's just how we have to handle things. But let me know what you guys think of all these games in the comments down below. Let's go ahead and move on to our last video game news topic of the day. And our last game news topic is regarding Battlefield 6's boss's comment. He wanted to create one of the best Battlefield games ever, according to this article. Let's go ahead and take a look here. I'm going to read to you guys some of the details in this article here. Following the underwhelming performance of Battlefield 2042, new franchise lead Brian Beatty, I hope that's how you pronounce his name, declared that Battlefield 6 aims to be the best Battlefield game ever, signaling a major creative overhaul. Where's it at? Beatty acknowledged the missteps in recent titles, indicating lackluster live service support. Sorry, guys, if you could hear that on the outside. Anyways, indicating lackluster live service support and gameplay imbalances, and emphasizing in renewed focus on the core Battlefield pillar like destruction, scale, and team play. Battlefield 6 is officially set to release on October 10th, 2025, which I'm very excited for. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. And I feel like even though I don't think he necessarily succeeded and created the best Battlefield ever, but I think this team did an absolutely phenomenal job from what I've seen from the beta. Now, mind you, I can still change my mind once we actually get the game because I haven't played the campaign. I haven't played the Battle Royale mode. So as soon as we get the game on October 10th, which I plan on getting as soon as it releases, I'm going to definitely be playing the campaign, be checking out the multiplayer, and just getting my overall whelming experience. But I think the best Battlefield game that's ever been released is probably Battlefield Bad Company 2. And so far from what I'm seeing from the beta, I don't think it necessarily compares. Of course, visually it's better and stuff like that, but you know what I mean. As far as gameplay and overall destruction of environments and stuff like that, I think Battlefield Bad Company 2 takes the cake there. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you feel Battlefield 6 is already one of the best Battlefield games that's ever come out? Or do you think that remains to be seen? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. All right, guys, and that does it for our game news topic of the day. We're going to go ahead and move on to our movie news topic. And our first movie news topic of the day is regarding the most recent released trailer for Wicked for Good, which was just released today, if you guys haven't taken a look at it. Now, I'm not a big Wicked fan. My lady forced me to go see the first one, which it was okay. I mean, I was kind of bored. But I mean, it wasn't a horrible movie. It just wasn't the best movie for myself. But this trailer seemed to be a bit interesting. I'm kind of curious where they're going with it all because this trailer, I feel like there was so much going on. It like had visuals from the original Wizard of Oz with the Cowardly Lion, the Tin Man, and then trying to still establish these characters from the original movie. Now, I'm not sure how the show went. I kind of looked into it and figured out, so I kind of know some twists and turns that might happen, but I'm thinking this is going to end up being a trilogy. I don't think they could fit it all into two movies. Maybe I'm mistaken. Let me know what you guys think. But this just seemed very, very overwhelming, this trailer. It seemed like a lot was going on, hard to keep up. But I did enjoy some of the visuals, like right here, this image of the Tin Man. This looked really, really awesome, and I'm sure there'll be nice little twists and turns for fans to see who the Tin Man ends up being, who the Scarecrow ends up being, who the Cowardly Lion is. I've kind of figured you guys figured that one out already, but I'm just curious how this all dwells together as a story. So that's one thing I am looking forward to when checking this out. But overall, I don't think it was the best trailer. It just felt too much. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Did you enjoy the Wicked for Good trailer, or do you feel like me, where it was a bit overwhelming for you? All right, all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and move on to our next movie news topic. And our next movie news topic is about Billy Bobby Brown is set to star as Olympic gymnast Kerri. I hope I'm pronouncing your name. Kerri Strug in a biopic, Perfect, directed by Olivia Wilde. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Millie Bobby Brown will portray Kerri Strug, an American gymnast known. Oh wait, sorry. Let me start that over. Millie Bobby Brown will portray Kerri Strug, an American gymnast who famously competed at a vault I don't know gymnastics. Anyways, who famously completed a vault on an injured ankle, securing Olympic gold in 1996. The film, titled Perfect and directed by Olivia Wilde, produced by Riverstone Pictures, with filming set to begin in early 2026. Written by Roni Saldala, the screenplay centers around Strug's emotional, physical journey leading up to her iconic Olympic moment, aiming to explore the pressures of perfection and in Olympic sports. And I think also that Netflix is aiming to kind of come over and take ownership. Netflix is a in negotiations to land the package, meaning the whole film as a whole, which would keep Millie Bobby Brown basically as one of the stars of Netflix. I think most of her movies have been on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is great, interesting casting for Millie Bobby Brown. To see her go from something like she's been more of like the smart character, the overwhelming presence that she has as an actress kind of it moves her to the forefront, and I feel like this would be a good role for her, more of her show more of her physicality, and I'm very interested to see how the training will go for this. I think she's gonna really shine in a role like this, and it really takes her away from that 11 performance and kind of pushes her forward, especially with Stranger Things. And this is possibly her coming to try to possibly get like Oscar baity a little bit. So we'll see what ends up happening here. But I think this is a great turn for her, and I think it's going to turn out to be a very interesting movie. But let me know what you guys think. Are you interested in seeing Millie Bobby Brown portray Olympic gold medalist Kerri Strug? Jesus. Anyways, moving on. Forgetting I did that. Moving on to our next movie news topic of the day. Our next movie news topic is we got our first look at the Street Fighter movie cast for Chun-Li and Ken Masters. Let's go ahead and take a look here. But before I show you guys this imagery, let's go ahead and read some of the details. Comedian Andrew Schultz shared humorous behind the scenes photos of Noah Centineo as Ken Masters and Julia Garner, however you pronounce her name, as Chun-Li, offering fans a playful first glimpse at the upcoming Street Fighter film. I believe he's also take those images down. Possibly he got yelled at for that. But anyways, let's see. The post, while comedic, suggests a stylized and possibly self-aware approach to the adaptation, with Schultz joking about Ken's hair and Garner's costume, growing mixed reactions online. Though not an official reveal, the viral post has sparked renewed interest in the film while being developed by Legendary Entertainment, and even though a release window is still unannounced. Forgive me, guys, I read that last part wrong. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look here at what they are discussing. It's going to take us to X, so we could take a look here. But here's a look at Ken Masters' outfit. I'm going to mute this so we don't get any issues. So this is our first look at Noah as Ken, which I think he looks pretty awesome. I'm loving the way this is looking so far. It looks fun. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I was worried that the costumes were gonna look like they were from a Halloween store, but this looks fun. As far as Chung Lee's, you can't really see her outfit here. I'm gonna move this. You can't really see her outfit here. It's more covered up, so you can't really see everything that's going on here. I don't think this was the Andrew Schultz's post. I think this was more of someone else's post, but we do get to see it, some of the imagery here. I think this might be the director. I'm not exactly sure. But some other imagery we got here is some behind the scenes photos. I think this is someone, Schultz, getting his hair done for the character. I believe this is the Chung-Li actress. I'm not sure who this gentleman is right here. This is our Zangief. I think there was another post here. Let's see. At the bottom here. Okay, yeah, and then we have Roman Reigns coming in and just doing a little tease post. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this imagery. It's exciting to see some behind the scenes photos for a movie like this, and hopefully it turns out really well. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think it was a bit underwhelming? Can you? I bet you guys can't wait for the actual first look at the character. But let me know what you guys think. And also, I think I wrote down the actress's name wrong who plays Chun-Li. It looks like her name is Kalina Loang. So forgive me if I got that wrong. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to our next movie news topic of the day. Our next movie news topic of the day is regarding Denis Villeneuve's James Bond movie is going to be casting an unknown British actor to lead the next James Bond film. Let's go ahead and take a look here. The upcoming James Bond film will star a previously unknown British actor, making a bold shift from the franchise as it enters a new era under fresh creative leadership. Acclaimed director Denis Villeneuve from Dune and Blade Runner 2049 fame is confirmed to direct, bringing the signature visual style and cerebral tone to the iconic spy series. The film is expected to begin filming in late 2026, with production aiming for a grounded, anyways, aiming for a grounded take, whatever. But I'm not reading the rest of that. I lost my foot. My dyslexia kicked in. Everything looks fucking ridiculous. All that being said, guys, I don't know many unknown actors, but it's gonna kind of be like David Cornsweet, who was acting but is not really towards the forefront. If you don't know who David Cornsweet is, he's basically our he's not basically he's our new Superman, and now he's more in the forefront of acting. He was in Twisters and some other stuff beforehand, but he was still an unknown actor as far as like major fame in the industry. So I'm very curious who they're going to end up getting for this James Bond, and I do think it's an interesting twist. Most of the James Bonds that we have gotten have been not, while not super famous, have been very famous actors. You know, Sean Connery, the Daniel Craig was famous before he became James Bond. Pierce Brosnan as well. So I'm very curious who they're going to end up getting. I know a lot of people were hoping for like a Henry Cavill to take over the James Bond role. So who knows? Maybe they'll get David Cornsweet to do it. He seems to be taking Henry Cavill's roles as it is. I'm just joking, but let me know what you guys think. Who would you guys cast as an unknown for James Bond? Me personally, I don't know many actors that are unknown from Britain, so we'll have to look into that. But maybe in another episode, we'll get a list of possibly 5 or 10 different unknown British actors that could possibly take over the role. But let me know what you guys think about an unknown taking over for James Bond in the comments down below. All right, guys, that being said, let's go ahead and move over to our last movie news topic of the day. And our last movie news topic is regarding Netflix shares a behind the scenes footage of Stranger Things Season 5. Let's go ahead and take a look here. They shared it via X or Instagram. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but if you guys want to take a look at it, you can find it in the description down below. If you guys want to see more regarding Stranger Things season 5, but let's go ahead and take a look at some of the imagery that was released here from this behind the scenes footage. Not a lot of details regarding the story, but I am enjoying seeing some of this. Shot is really cool, seeing the gang all together again. I can't wait to see Lynn Hamilton in this. I love her as an actress, so I'm excited to see what happens here. And I'm very curious how this season is going to end. Hopefully we lose some people, because I feel like everyone has survived a lot of the bullshit going on. So I'm very curious to see who's going to end up dying and what emotional stakes will take place in this season. But let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for Stranger Things season 5? And are you excited that they're finally starting to do the promotional campaign for its release in November? I believe it's on November 26th, the first part, and I believe the second part would be, where is it? Christmas Eve. So if you guys are excited for that, let me know what you guys think. And what do you think about this behind the scenes clip? All right, guys, and that's a wrap for today's episode of the Truly Odd Podcast. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you like this episode, please like and subscribe, and we'll get back to you guys tomorrow with the announcements from the State of Play that's going to be happening in about 20 minutes, give or take. But all that being said, guys, always remember, stay true, be odd.